Breaking news, Nigerians. Workers and youth group backs nationwide protest says Clueless Tinubu government has wrecked Nigeria. WYSN called the Nigerians to support the 7-day protest, which is scheduled to start on Wednesday. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Workers and Youth Solidarity Network, WYSN, has declared support for the nationwide protest proposed by the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) to demand a reversal of all anti-poor policies, including the removal of the subsidy on premium motor spirits (PMLs), otherwise known as petrol, by President Bola Tinubu's government. The WYSN called the Nigerians to support the 7-day protest, which is scheduled to start on Wednesday. According to the group, the protest is in the interests of the poor Nigerians, whom the policies of President Tinubu's government have rendered poorer. The group, which conveyed its total support for the protest in a statement issued on Tuesday, signed by Secretary Damilola, stated that the first 60 days of Tinubu in office as Nigeria's president has brought nothing but more hardship, high cost of living, and hyperinflation on Nigerians across the board. It said, these are results of the several anti-people policies, such as fuel subsidy removal, student loan policy, naira deregulation, and devaluation, hike in school fees, and many more embarked upon by the Tinubu's government. We of the Workers and Youth Solidarity Network, YWSN, believe that only a mass movement of workers, youth, students, and entire people like this can neutralize the extreme policies of the ruling class and ensure we gain few concessions in our favor. The group asks the organized labor to also use the protest and industrial action to demand the implementation of 200,000 minimum wage. The statement further read, this is why we support these actions and call on the labor movement not to only limit this struggle to only the reversal of all anti-poor policies, but the commencement of pro-people projects such as improved funding of education, the payment of 200,000 naira minimum wage, the payment of owned or backlogged salaries to workers, free and quality health care at point of use, reduction of the salaries of the ruling class, repair of our local refineries, and neutralization of the commanding height of the economy. The group described the fuel subsidy removal as ill-conceived and premature. It said the government should have fixed the country's 4 refineries before embarking on fuel subsidy removal. It continued, this single proclamation saw the value of PMS increase from an average of 150 naira per litre to 500 per litre and now 617 naira per litre. Before now, the citizens were in dark about the source, the value, and the extent of the subsidy. The decision was not only premature but ill-prepared, unplanned, unthoughtful, while some pro-Bat people hailed and tagged him the brave one. We of WYSN believe this. This declaration further shows his weakness and cowardness. If truly marketers are diverting petroleum products after claiming subsidies from the federal government, then The same government should hurt and publicly prosecute those persons perpetrating such acts. Instead, the Ba'ath government tagged those oil crooks as the elites of the elites who cannot be prosecuted. Hence, Tinubu believes that the ultimate solution to the national headache is to cut off the head. Another evidence of the inefficiencies of the lackluster bad government is the inability to come up with a plan to cushion the effect of subsidy removal. The bad government initially believed that a conditional cash transfer of 8,000 naira, which is $10 monthly, to extremely poor homes was the best method to cushion the effects of subsidy removal. We believe this is just another attempt to loot and siphon the public wealth. If not, let us all ask the government to publish the register of the poor people and how the list was created. The cluelessness of the government has plunged the nation into the wreckage. For instance, the increase in the price of PMS has automatically increased the price of goods and service. Transportation fares have increased up to 100%. Food prices are at a record high. The price and the cost of securing service has increased automatically. While some states have rolled out palliatives in the form of a reduction in work days of workers, additional 5 to 10,000 naira monthly provision of additional transport systems, and so on, all these are nothing compared to the hardship the subsidy removal has caused. Similarly, the labor movement must commence the process of building a mass workers, the party armed with socialist ideas. Only a mass-based political party of workers, the youth and students can whistle power with the elites, capitalist parties, and ultimately defeat them until we build a mass workers alternative that we can fight for a socialist program to end the rule of a few people, the statement added. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.